Hey Capricorns, welcome to your reading. It is time for another reading, Capricorns. We're focusing on Capricorn mystery person. Every day, Capricorns, you will find two videos. Yes, this is a unrequested bonus video. Yes. And there is a normal video that you always have, which is about trust, lies, and love, and also about God answering your prayers, and also something big that's coming in, right? Go check it out. It is separately in the video section on a daily basis. Yes. Also, Sagittarius and Leo are done on a daily basis. Go check them out in the video section. Your mystery person, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Also, beautiful cross watches. If you don't have it in your chart, you're not dealing with one, everybody. If you're here for a reason, right? We call that in ancient scriptures, Kismet, Maktub, destiny, right? So let's see the mystery person. What is that about this time? Let's get a card here. Ooh, you are their worst nightmare, Capricorns, or whomever you are watching, right? Lord, you are their worst nightmare. You are great at supporting my horrible life choices. Ooh. So somebody here, right, has life choices and they are horrible. And because you are their worst nightmare, right, you said something about it. You said something about their life choices. You are their worst nightmare. So this is like whomever this is, right? Family member, co-worker, friend, love, interest, ex, the butcher, the neighbor. This could be platonic romantic business. It could be a member from the hockey club, the golf club. I don't know, okay? Whomever or whatever this is, right? You are their worst nightmare. So if this is somebody, right, that is unhealthy, makes unhealthy life decisions, right? Horrible life decisions, then you speak up, right, Capricorns? And you say, listen, what you're doing is not right. Now, if it's somebody that you don't know, you don't care, Capricorns, or whomever you are, right? But if you are a Capricorn, you definitely do not care. I mean, people should make their own decisions, right? But if this is somebody close to you, like a family member, or your partner, your husband, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, your sister, your brother, siblings, right? Cousins, your grandpa, your grandma, family, right? Could even be your bestie, right? Then, you will say something about it, right? Something about Willie, William. Um, but you are their worst nightmare is also on a level, right? Horrible life choices is somebody that makes choices against the connection between the two of you. So this is gossiping, lying. This is also somebody that, yeah, they made a life choice to attack you, right? They made a horrible life choice. So these are people that are against you, right? Attacking. These are moon witches, right? Fourth house moon Cancer. This is all kind of attacks that you can think of. And of course, right, you bought your removal of black magic. And yeah, you are their worst nightmare, right? For loads of you, this is already happening. Whatever they sent to you, right? Yeah, it's happening to them, not to you, right? So for those of you who bought your removal of black magic, congratulations. Others of you, if you want to, go to goddessdragontarot.com, especially if you feel like everything is going wrong. Money's not going well, friends, your relationship with your children, with your husband. Others of you, there's a delay in your education, maybe problems at work, right? Whatever this is, right? I don't know. You need to check, everybody. I don't know. But if you feel this is going on for quite some time, everybody, then buy a removal of black magic, moon witches, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, all that stuff, right? I can definitely help you out. Go to goddessdragontarot.com if you want to. You are their worst nightmare. Okay, here we go, everybody. This is the mystery person, right? I don't know, whomever you're dealing with. We're going to go through all the signs again, everybody. You have it in your chart. You're dealing with one. You could be a sign that's watching, right? You know how we rock and roll. Everybody make it fit according to your storyline. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Capricorns, let's see. You are their worst nightmare. 12 cards. Here we go. The star is reversed. Oh, Lord. The Four of Swords is here. The Eight of Pentacles is here. The Page of Fire is here. Sorry, Pentacles is here. The Hierophant is here. The Guard card. The Three of Swords. Sorry, the Ace of Swords is reversed. The King of Swords is reversed. The Page of Fire is here. The Queen of Swords is here reversed. The Star is here again. It's a double deck, right? It's reversed. The Three of Swords is here reversed, and the Ten of Cups is in the upright, bottom of the deck. Whoa. We have the God card again. We have twice the Hierophant, right? The Emperor, everybody, is not the God card, right? Emperor has nothing to do, right, with the God card. Those are fake tarot readers that are changing narratives, everybody, because, they don't want Taurus to be the God card. Taurus is the God card. The Hierophant, you can just Google it, right? And you will find that the Hierophant is orthodox, right? Related to religion, etc. And the Emperor has nothing to do with it. If you go back to ancient scriptures, let's just look at, the storyline of Jesus Christ. God has nothing to do with the emperors, right? The emperors even make sure that Jesus Christ does not survive anymore, right? Okay, so the Emperor Aries has nothing to do with the God card. The God card is the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Yeah? So you have twice God showing up here. Now, Capricorns. By the way, thank you for liking the videos, everybody. Hyping it. It means that you love these readings, right? And the more you show me that you love these kind of readings, Capricorns, then of course, right, I will continue them. So please keep liking the video, hyping. And for those of you who've done it, thank you very much, okay? Now, what do we have here? What do we have here? Aha. I'm just seeing something here that is related to something else. Hmm. Okay, let's continue, everybody. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna leave it as it is. So, you are their worst nightmare, right? I'm gonna go through all the zodiac signs. And we're gonna start with Aries, right? And then we work our way here through Pisces, everybody. Yeah. So when it comes to Aries, the star is reversed. They're sick, they're ill, or there is something here about a loss, right, of likability. The star is also the star of Bethlehem, which is you, Capricorns. You are the star of all stars, right? That's you. And this is also why twice, right? The God card shows up here, and also here, right? It's twice here. So you are their worst nightmare. The next card, by the way, is the Nine of Pentacles. So for loads of you, it has to do with money. These are people who badly want to be you, or who trying to, put you down. Even if there is a loss, Capricorns, whatever, right? You get back up and running again, right? No issue, right? You are the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time for a reason, Capricorns, right? There's only one GOAT. That's you, nobody else, right? So the star here is also a combination of Aries and Aquarius energy. And for some of you, it's also connected to Libra energy, okay? The star reversed is, it is an energy of somebody that's not able to heal everybody. So they're sick, they're ill. And it's also somebody that online is going to get caught. This is somebody who's spying, stalking, hacking, and you, the star reversed, right? This is somebody who is definitely doing all of them, right? You are their worst nightmare. Whatever's going on here, right? Either this is a situation where somebody is just not making healthy life decisions, right? And others of you, these are life decisions against you. So moon witches, witchcraft, all that stuff, right? So the star reversed here is somebody here that is ill right now. They wanted to make you ill. They're ill right now. They didn't listen to your advice. They're ill right now. You're their worst nightmare. Now they're like, oh my God, I should have listened to Capricorn. Others of you, this is a spying, stalking, hacking energy. They get caught. They are caught, or you caught them. And if not by you, they're getting caught here, okay, by somebody. This is also a fake friend, right? This is definitely a copycat. Copycats are people that have enslaved themselves, right, to your energy. They're constantly busy with your energy. So copycats, 2026, we call them slaves, right? Because they're only busy with you. It's even worse than a copycat, right? They're slaves. So we have that also here with Aries. This is somebody who's identifying with you. They want to be the star. They want to be, everything that you are, and they're not. It's reversed, right? You are their worst nightmare. You are, okay, for the Taurus here, the Four of Swords is here. They're literally having nightmares about you. I don't know what's going on here, everybody, but for some of you, you want a Taurus not to sleep with somebody. Whoever this person is, I don't know. They did it again right now. They have an STD. STD is, of course, 4th house moon, Cancer, right? Emotions, right? And now they have an STD, which is a spiritual transmitted disease, or, the other one, right? You know what I'm talking about. And then the 4 of Swords is here, right? Because, you want them not to sleep with somebody. They did it anyhow. Or you want them not to cheat on you. They did it anyhow. And others of you, I don't know, they're having nightmares about you. You don't have nightmares out of the blue, right? This is constantly nightmares because they did something to you. They feel guilty. They feel remorseful. They feel ashamed. They feel ashamed. That's the message here, okay? Now, you are their worst nightmare with the 8 of Pentacles here. It's Gemini, Virgo energy. You are their worst nightmare because, again, somebody tried to spy, stalk, hack on you. You are their worst nightmare because of somebody was trying to alter something here. This is like a sneaky energy, like maybe even steal your money. The 8 of Pentacles is also you are their worst nightmare because you said to loads of them, right? You need to take your pills. You need to have, you need to do this and you need to do that. You need to have a routine, right? Otherwise, it's not going well. Let's say that somebody has a heart condition, right? So they need to take their pills or whatever this is. They're not doing it, right? And then, the 8 of Pentacles, they have to go to the hospital again. It gets worse. So this is from a normal, reaction. Others of you, if it's moon or witches, all that stuff, right? Black magic, you are their worst nightmare because they try to alter something here. But little did they know that whenever they try to alter it, right, you already knew that. So you were a step ahead, right? A million steps ahead in this case. The 8 of Pentacles is also your other worst nightmare because you're making a lot of money here. And somebody doesn't like that you're also very skilled, right? You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing here. This is definitely also educations and degrees, right? Certifications, diplomas. You are their worst nightmare. Even if they would try to copycat you, they can never, ever be you, right? Then we have you are their worst nightmare here with Cancer and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and Chinese astrology sign, the tiger here. You are their worst nightmare because you have this beautiful tiger here with you, right? Look. So you turned your back here on a Cancer, and they don't like that. They don't like that. This is definitely removal of black magic, 1,000,000%, whomever this Cancer is, right? All of them, by the way. You are their worst nightmare because whatever they try to send you, right, is something that they opened up for themselves. It's happening to Cancer, not to you. You turned your back to it and you're going somewhere else. You see that? This Cancer is also, of course, jealous, right? Because this is the Page of Pentacles. About your money, right? About your education, your degrees, right? How you materialize. Of course, Cancer is going to say that you're the money sign. We correct that immediately. Cancer is never the money sign, right? There are a lot of other things, but never the money sign, right? And what there are, of course, right? Bipolar, narcissistic, borderline. There are STD, crap, right? Prostitution, hoes, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. They rule emotions, fear, anger, frustration, bullies, all that stuff, right? This is why they always talk about bullies and destiny swaps, right? Crazy people, psychosis, psychopaths. There you go. So you have turned your back here, and whatever they've done to you, they just got to deal with it, right? Thug life. That was your previous reading. We have a combination here of Leo and Taurus. So when it comes to Leo, Taurus energy, you are their worst nightmare for all of them, right? Because God shows up, right? So Lord of mercy, you have it twice. And then in particular here with Leo. So you are their worst nightmare because for loads of you, removal of black magic, you're supposed to be with the Leo, or Leo is against the fact that you are wanting to be with somebody. Now God steps in here, right? And you are their worst nightmare. Whatever God is sending them, right? It's huge. And it's not because God sends it, right? It's because God is showing them, right? what they have done to you, whatever this is, right? So you are their worst nightmare. Lord of mercy. Others of you, this energy with the God card here twice, this is for all of you, right? These are people or tarot readers that keep talking about religion, everybody. We don't need to do a whole reading, right? Constantly about religion. You decide whomever you want to, believe in, everybody. If you believe in Jesus, that's fine. If you believe in Allah, that's fine. If you believe in Shiv Bhagavan, Krishna Bhagavan, whatever, that's fine. Whatever you believe, everybody. If you believe in the Mashiach, that's fine. Whatever you believe, right? It's your religion. So this is like a Leo Cancer energy, right? Constantly bitching about religion. These people are trying to force you into something here about hating religion. Do your own thing, everybody, right? It's nobody's business. This is also why the Hierophant shows up, right? You are their worst nightmare. You are not giving up on God. And that's their worst nightmare, Capricorns, for all of you, because the overall energy is the Hierophant, right? And here it's too with Leo. This is like God is your soulmate, right? And then they're going to say, yeah, you need to be careful because which God is that? Listen, God is God. If you believe in Allah, if you believe in Jesus, if you believe in Shiv Bhagavan, whomever you believe in, that's for you to decide. Who cares about which God? That's your God, right? So you are their worst nightmare because you put God first. And there is no way that they can tell you who or what God is for you. That is something that you decide, right? Interesting, right? Very, very interesting. So God is your soulmate. You put God first. And nobody, and this is why you are their worst nightmare, like literally. The Ace of Swords is Libra, Virgo Libra energy. Virgo Libra. You are their worst nightmare because whatever this Virgo Libra is trying to do here is attacking your relationship. This could be somebody that's with your ex. This is somebody who's spreading lies. This is somebody that, with the Ace of Swords, is about attacking energy, right? It's also a dumb person. So this person is definitely jealous of your degrees, your certifications, diplomas, etc., right? And this is doing a smear campaign. But little do they know, right, Capricorns, that you know what to do with the sword, right? Especially, you know what to do with it, right? So the Ace of Swords is Libra energy, right? Libra is harmony. So you are their worst nightmare for whomever this Virgo Libra is, right? It's like, okay, you want to bring me disharmony, right? And then you're saying, I'm bringing harmony back, right? You're bringing harmony back. And there's no way for them to do anything about it. The Ace of Swords reverse is also somebody who is really weak, right, in vocabulary. So they need to search on ChatGPT. It's like, oh my God, let me just start. Also tarot readers, right? You hear them talking. You hear it's ChatGPT. You hear it. It's like, okay, what are you doing? That's not a tarot reading, right? That's ChatGPT, everybody, right? Now, this energy too with the Ace of Swords, right, has nothing to do with tarot, right? Has nothing to do with spirituality or religion, right? It's just ChatGPT, everybody, right? Now, so this Ace of Swords reversed, there is a Virgo here that's trying to attack you. It's just not possible. Others of you, removal of black magic, right? Whatever they send to you, right? God steps in, right? Okay, get. There's something about a Virgo that wants to get you. They want to get back at you. It's like revenge. This Virgo wants revenge. Virgo and Cancer rule the psychopaths, right? So 4th and 6th house. So be extra mindful. The King of Swords is reversed there. So this is Libra and Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy here. It's similar energy with Virgo energy. It's similar energy. However, the King of Swords here is somebody that wants to, they want revenge. And this person is 24/7. It's even beyond the psychopath energy, or whomever this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is, right? So you are their worst nightmare because of everything what I told you here, right, with Virgo, Libra. But in addition, they have no authority, or they don't have the people around them that are supporting them, backing them up. This is trying to make this reputation damage. You rule reputation, Capricorns. So this is somebody who's trying to show to everybody, look at Capricorn, this is Capricorn, and this is wrong about Capricorn, but nobody believes them. The King of Swords, right, and the Ace of Swords, this Virgo and this Libra energy is connected to each other, is also lying in a court of law. And you are the worst nightmare because whatever this is, right, this is a penalty, right? This is a punishment. This is judgment. This is literally going to jail. I also have something else here, okay? This Virgo, Libra energy, right? They didn't want to listen to you. So now they want to talk to you. It could also be that you got accused of something, Capricorns. And now this Virgo Libra wants to talk to you. You don't want to talk to them anymore. For some of you, you are done. You never, ever want to talk to all these people anymore. You are their worst nightmare because of that. Total shutdown. Total shutdown. You are their worst nightmare. There's no way to get access to get through to you for all of you. Then we have this Scorpio and Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. We had this in the previous reading. I believe it was here with Gemini. It's about food. You stopped eating somebody's food, drinking. Oh, let's have a barbecue. I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to make you pie, pizza. I'm going to cook. Let's have dinner. Every time they throw something in your food or they do something with your food. So with Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, you stop eating food from other people. And this page of strength is also that you warned somebody, they didn't listen. So now they're sick, they're ill, or whatever this is, right? Others of you, page of strength is reversed here because this is somebody who wants to have your passion for something. Maybe you have a passion for cooking or a passion for, I don't know, interior design, a passion for beauty. I don't know, whatever your passion is, right? They want that too. You are their worst nightmare because whatever they're trying to do right, they're not getting it. For some of you, I don't know whether you are on social media, maybe you cook, you have beautiful videos about cooking. They try to do that too, right? Copycat slave energy, right? They're not able to do that, okay? You are their worst nightmare. We have a Sagittarius combination with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You are their worst nightmare because they thought by now you would have been talking to them. You're not. Queen of Swords is reversed. There's no way that you're going to talk ever to this person again. You don't want to. And if there is any communication that needs to take place, maybe you're open for that. It's not going to be you, right, Capricorns? Hell no, you're saying. Queen of Swords reversed is also, you are their worst nightmare because this is, again, somebody that didn't want to listen to you, right? Similar energies like Virgo and Libra here, similar. But the Queen of Swords reversed is also a bitter person, right? You are their worst nightmare. So they're bitter now. Whatever they've done here, I don't know. This person cut you out of their life. Similar Libra and Virgo energy here. So you left them. It's like, okay, you don't want to talk to me. For loads of you tried Capricorns. You tried talking to them. I know you. I'm a Capricorn too, right? Capricorns always make sure that they try to work it out. Even if they don't want to be with you, right? Let's have a civil, mature conversation, right? They didn't even want to do that, right? Face to face, physical, right? Whatever this is. I don't know what the fight is about or the debate or the dispute, argument. But it was very immature, right? With the Queen of Intelligence reversed to the Queen of Swords. Dumb energy, right? And Virgo and Libra and Sagittarius, this energy combined, right, is huge regrets because they made emotional decisions. And now they're having this wake-up call, right? You know, maybe it's years later. I don't know. Maybe it's 10 years later, everybody. Finally, they realize, oh my God, I made an emotional decision. That was stupid. Yeah, 10 years later. You don't care, right, Capricorns? You do not care. By the way, this Sagittarius, Libra, and Virgo energy is very strongly connected. Because like I said, they thought by now that you would have approached them. And that's just not how you rock and roll, right, Capricorns? You do not rock and roll right like that. It's like you were willing to do something, right? You even tried to reach out. I have that here. But then for some reason they rejected you or, I don't know, they ignored you, maybe ghosted, blocked you. Fine, you said. That's okay. Now I know where I stand. I move forward, right? So that's Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Also with Gemini, Libra, Virgo with Sagittarius. Gemini is here. That's another thing. And Aquarius also. We still need to do that. But this is connected. This Virgo, this Libra, and the Sagittarius is connected for some reason. Okay. And this is also listening to other people. They should not have listened to other people, gossip or accusations or not being with you or who you are, that they should leave you. They all have regrets, okay? That's Virgo, Libra, and Sagittarius. Okay, and then we have Capricorn. Capricorn, the star is reversed. There's a link here, right, with and a connection with Aries, very strong. So some of you, you have Aries in your chart. You're an Aries watching. You're with an Aries. You were with an Aries. Whatever this is, right? This is about an attack on your identity, Capricorns. These people are attacking your identity. This is definitely also witchcraft, all that stuff, right? Black magic, and this is reversed, right, for a fellow Capricorn, right, that you are their worst nightmare, right, because they're not the star. They're not the star of Bethlehem. They're not. You are, right? Why? Because the star reversed, right? Capricorns know Capricorns, right? We know each other, right? If you know one that's on the highest frequency, we're tight, right? We're tight Capricorns, right? But this one is not. This one wants to be you. It's like, oh my God, you're the goat. You're saying, yeah, you're a goat too. Yeah, but you, blah, 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 right? And so they totally focus on you, whereas they're a goat too, right? So they're not stepping everybody in their birth chart, right? They're not stepping into their destiny. So this is a slave, a copycat slave energy. This is a combination of Capricorn, Aquarius energy, and Aries, because this is also the star twice reversed. And for loads of you, you are the worst nightmare, right? Because you refuse to identify, right, with narratives and storylines that are not yours. Also, if these are tarot readers, right, because God steps in here, right? These people are just making stuff up, right? Like the emperor is the Hierophant. Not true. It's, the Hierophant is Taurus, right? The emperor is not God. The Hierophant is the God card. Capricorn is the money sign. It is not Cancer, never, right? Destiny swaps, everybody, does not exist. We work with God, the Most High. Whomever you call God is up for you to decide. Yes, you are an individual. God gave us free will. You decide who that is for you. Nobody tells you what to do. And these people are all like, oh, you are my worst nightmare because why are you not, working with their narratives? You're saying, no, I don't work with your narratives. Those are your storylines. That's your life. It's not my life, you're saying. My life is with God. That's what you're saying, God the Most High, right? The next one is you are the worst nightmare for a Aquarius. The Three of Swords is reversed here. Yeah, they never got over you. They literally never got over you. This ex-lover or this friend or whatever, right? They never got over you. And yeah, you are their worst nightmare because it still hurts. Losing you still hurts. You are their worst nightmare. That's what's going on here. And God is your soulmate. You refuse, right, to let other people define for you what God is about. You refuse. And then the Three of Swords reversed is also related here because it's Libra, right? It's related to Libra. And the Three of Swords reversed is a Four of Swords. So there's a connection here with Libra and with Aquarius and with Taurus energy, whatever that is. For loads of you, this person broke your heart. Now somebody else has broken their heart, or they literally have heart issues, everybody. The Three of Swords is reversed, right? So you are their worst nightmare. Others of you, you're not in love with them anymore. They didn't expect that you would fall in love with somebody else. Maybe they're seeing something online, right? Because we have the stars here twice reversed and God showing up twice, right? I don't know. Did you get married? Did you get married to somebody else? Did you move on? Are there plans? Are you engaged? Did you change your status, single in a relationship online? Are they hearing about it? Did they see you on a wedding right here? Or on some kind of beautiful spiritual, religious, right, event, right? The star reverses for all of them. You are their worst nightmare, Capricorns, because you're moving on, right? And not moving on as in moving on, right? You're walking with God here. That's how we move on here, right, Capricorns? We move on because we talk and walk with God. Other people talk and walk, in a different way. We talk and walk with God, the Most High, right? Yes, we do. Amen. I mean, Om and Ho Mitakuya Ayisin. Yes, Native American people, right? Ancestors are always included. Yes, they are. And again, right, if you're a Native American, if you don't believe in God the Most High, right, there's something else that you believe in, your ancestors, angels, whatever you believe in, everybody, whatever you call, this energy of the Hierophant, God the Most High, ancestors, whatever. That's for you to decide. And we celebrate that. You are all welcomed and loved here, okay? If you're a Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Native American, Hawaiian, Indigenous, Aboriginal, Maluku, it all doesn't matter, right? We are all one, everybody here, right? We all serve God's image. That was your previous reading. You are God's image because of that, Capricorn. You are not a person, okay, who judges other people. You don't do that anyhow. You're always working, Capricorns, right? We don't have time to judge. But when people do that, right, and they break other people down, Capricorn will be the first one to say, stop. Stop disrespecting other people, right? And stop disrespecting definitely not Capricorns. Yeah, we don't deal with that energy, right, Capricorns? Mm-mm. Now, then we have the final here. We have Pisces. Pisces. Somebody has multiple Pisces in their chart. You are their worst nightmare because education, degrees. This is also children, intelligent children. This is having a good time. Others of you, you are their worst nightmare because they see you teaching or they see you being a professor. They see that, you get all these degrees and you're working. Others of you, you have a partner, you have children here. You're building literally your life, right? Beautiful, right? Degrees, right? You're building your life based on degrees, right? And because of that, you are having a steady, secure relationship connection with others, right? And all of you are celebrating, drinking tea and coffee, preparing a life with each other, strategizing, organizing a life. And this Pisces wants to be part of that, but cannot be part of it. Others of you, you have amazing intercourse with somebody, right? You're like rabbits. And you are the worst nightmare. Maybe you're with a Pisces. Somebody's like, oh my God, you're with this Pisces. OMG, right? That's another thing, right? You are the worst nightmare because you're with an Aries, because you're with a Gemini, because you're with a Taurus, Gemini, with a Cancer, with a Leo, with a Virgo, with a Libra, with a Scorpio, with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, with an Aquarius, with a Pisces. You are the worst nightmare. Now, God shows up here, right? So we have to do a little bit more, everybody, and then we are done. Yes. Show me one card here. Show me one card because you are the worst nightmare. God comes first. God is your soulmate. And anybody that is not respecting that, out the door, right? And never let people define for you, everybody, or attack, right? Your religion, spirituality. It's none of that business, everybody. Tarot readers, it is none of their business to do that. Yes? It shows you, right, that they're not tarot readers, everybody. They're part of the cults, right? Moon witches part. Let's see. Wow. There you go, everybody. The soulmate is here, right? So I'm telling you, everybody, what I'm telling you is truth. People want you to work with the moon. They constantly want you to work with the moon witches, right? You have your eyes closed and you have faith here. You're saying, no, I believe in God the Most High. I do not believe in the moon, witchcraft, all that stuff. You're saying, get the hell out of here. Are you crazy? I am not going to do that. You're saying this whole moon cult energy, right? Look, you are their worst nightmare. Your eyes are closed. You're not even looking at this moon right here. You're not looking at it. Your eyes are closed. This is, by the way, a beautiful energy of the world. Look, Capricorns, right? You're laying here. You're grounded. Your eyes are closed here. Others of you, you get pregnant. Again, you make a beautiful baby, right? Others of you have a beautiful child. Children already, they hate it. You have intellectual children, beautiful children, gorgeous children, loving children, decent children, right? Capricorn race, decent children. Our children are decent, right? Yes, even if things are not going well with your children, you are literally there for your child, right? You are the most nurturing father and mother, Capricorns. And these people, right, are trying to influence you with this moon energy. Look, you see that? But you have faith. You have faith in God. You don't have faith in moon witches. You have faith in God. And God is proud of that, everybody. Oh, I love this reading. Capricorns, this is your mystery person energy, okay? Regarding the reading that is unrequested. Yes. I hope you like this reading. If you do, give it a big like, everybody. Yes. And also, if you want to work with your birth chart reading, yeah, if you want a wealthy and a healthy life, everybody. Also, for those of you who are struggling in a relationship, you want to know how to get out of it, everybody. You can buy a focus reading, everybody. I will tell you exactly what to do. Loads of you, you've reconciled. Others of you, there was no contact. You're back together again. You're talking. Others of you, there's communication issues. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to deal with your person. Invest in a focus reading, everybody. Another thing that's also available for those of you who want it right is the sexual readings. For those of you who want to know more about intercourse, what is this person, feeling about me regarding desires, all that stuff. If you want that, intercourse part, the desires, right, lust, all that stuff, then those are separate readings, focused readings, 220 euros. Request one if you want that. Go to GDT 88888 @gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8 if you want that. Okay, send an email. And others of you go to goddessdragontarot.com, invest in your life birth chart reading. Everything, okay, that you want is there. I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Capricorns.